What's up, guys? It's me again, Mindskeever. It has been weeks that I haven't uploaded a content because I was super duper busy. Plus, unfortunately, I haven't received an invite for Wild Rift Alpha test, and it's kind of disappointed me a little. I am so unlucky, even I have 4 pre-registered Google accounts, and I think one was last early November. Super unlucky, right? So I have decided not to create Wild Rift content, not until I have the opportunity to test it myself, even I have to squeeze time to play with it. Oh, I forgot my intro. Bring it down. Going back, so for the past week, I have been constantly checking for Wild Rift updates, so that is just for me to stay on track. So for today's comeback video, I decided to create an interesting one. I will be talking about why Wild Rift is destined to fail, or I will be giving my reaction. So this is in reference to David, who said that Wild Rift is destined to fail, though he told that he didn't say it's gonna be like 100% will fail. He just say it is destined to fail because it's almost following the same footprint as a Renovator. If you want to check his video, I will leave the link below at the comment section. It was first said launching it just gave him this huge deja vu. Okay, let's start with the launch delay. As per David, Wild Rift announced that the game is going to be launched early this year and probably by January or February, but it wasn't released, right? So I made a little research and found out an article from Win.gg stated that Chow stated that limited alpha and beta launches will arrive in 2019, but did not give specific dates. A full release might not be coming soon though, as Cho stated there are plans to roll out on most platforms in most regions globally by the end of 2020. Meaning to say, the alpha and beta releases are delayed since alpha rolled out just this month in Philippines and Brazil. And still, we're gonna be having the beta test, right? So hopefully, release date will not be affected. It will still be by the end of the year 2020, hopefully. So the delay is really a big miss in my opinion, since people are now invested to other MOBAs. So David posted, here's his post, and what's so funny is Ben Forbes tweeted about the content saying, "Oh, I love Dave, actual YouTube master." So I guess they're taking notes maybe from David's key points. Previously, Wild Rift was able to hype up the gaming community, mobile gamers, streamers, and no doubt they succeed. But is it true that the hype has stopped? I know that Riot is putting a lot of effort in making Wild Rift smooth as possible when it releases. But with all of the MOBA that has been released like Pokemon and others and revamped within these couple of months, I think the hype for this game will soon fade out if they will fail to release it earlier. Soon, player will just be invested, as I mentioned, so to other mobile platforms and wouldn't even bother to climb on Wild Rift anymore. Just my opinion. So just like me guys, I'm just human. You know, I was hype about Wild Rift, then I was upset for not having the alpha test invite. You know, the feeling of you have been just teased. So moving on, I was looking forward to receive an invite one day, but I haven't. So just me being honest. So I will just wait for the global release someday. Now, the release date is still uncertain as to when, and alpha test was extended for 2 days from originally June 27th now and still 29th. So I hope they have a timeline to follow. I know that the hype will get back, but I think it will be lowered or dropped. So second point is viewership. Viewership is one of the main ingredients for game to strive. For example, like me as a new content creator, my first video, or should I say all of my pilot videos are about Wild Rift since people are getting hyped up. So I created Wild Rift content. In that way, I am also promoting Wild Rift. So I gain a lot of viewers. So this is also related to the first point, which is the release delay. So of course, Wild Rift is not there yet. I don't have contents to share. And comparing the first day of alpha test and up to today, content views is lowered. But it is understandable since it is only on the alpha test and it is limited to few players. So I hope they will do something about it. In short, viewership is equatable to gamers, and gamers means business, and business means money or profit, right? So David's prediction is half of you guys gonna go try the game, or should I say more than half of you will try to play the game when it will be released, and we'll come back to ML shortly because how complicated the game is. And he also mentioned this over and over again. Especially for those first-time mobile player, you will not get used to it. Most of mobile players are being used to simple UI, which ML is championing. Wild Rift is 10 times more complicated, and David think ML suit the mobile player. I must agree on that note, since Wild Rift is very vocal about bringing the league experience, meaning bringing the PC version to mobile. So control scheme wise will be a little complicated, and it is very evident from the feedbacks I saw from the alpha testers. So my point is PC is not mobile, and or vice versa. But I know Riot will work on it. Others say that the more difficult the control scheme, the more challenging it would be. But we must bear in mind that most of the mobile gamers are casual gamers and not hardcore gamers, right? Another is the execution. Guys, we know for a fact that everybody is saying that ML is a copycat of LOL. Well, ML is not the only MOBA out there that has the same gameplay like LOL. There's a bunch of MOBA out there. ML is constantly updating, so execution-wise is not a big miss. Wild Rift, on the other hand, let's go back to the first point, which is the launch delay. Why that the launching date hasn't been plotted? Well, Wild Rift is on the alpha test at the moment, but global release is still uncertain. I'm not saying that we don't know when will be the global release is, but Wild Rift is saying that it will be released later this year. But the point is, there's no specific date. My point is, no matter how brilliant your idea is, but if you lack execution, your idea is worthless. I'm not saying that Wild Rift lacks execution, but how long will they have to leave us hanging? Why is it that launch is delayed, or the proper word would be uncertain? Just my 2 cent opinion. At the end of the day, once Wild Rift will be released, we will still try to play Wild Rift, right? And it's up to everyone if they will switch or just play both, just like me. I'll try to play both. No hating, right? Now, with that being said, it doesn't mean that Wild Rift won't be successful. In fact, anything that has a title Riot in front of it, it's always been successful to look at. And if you're an LOL player, just please stop the hate. Like ML players shouldn't play Wild Rift, because if you all want Wild Rift to succeed, then please do consider inclusivity. At the end of the day, if a game has few players, it wouldn't survive, no matter how you love the game so much. Okay? Let's just play and support each other. So, what do you think, guys? Tell me your thoughts on this. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notification to be notified when I upload another video, and make sure to share the video as well. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. and shouting out my FB page, Mindskeeper, and I'll see you guys on my next video.